Congratulations, you're now under contract. What next? We're going to go through these 7 steps so you can navigate this process the best and we can make this a smooth process for you and your family. Number 1 is paperwork. You don't love paperwork. We don't even love paperwork, but it is essential to the process. We've sent you out a list of documents to gather. You may have already given us some documents before you went under contract, but we may need additional documents. So watch out for those emails from us. We'll need to get those within the next 48 hours to stay on track for your closing. Number 2 is signed documents. You're going to get disclosures by e-sign. All you simply do is e-sign these disclosures. This is just an acknowledgement that you received them, and this will allow us to continue the process and be able to submit your loan to underwriting. Now, the loan estimate is going to be the most important thing to you. It is going to be confusing. So if you have questions on that, please reach out. I'll record another video specifically just for that we'll send out as well so you can review that. Number 3 is pay for your appraisal. This is the only payment we require upfront in the loan process. This will allow us to assign the appraiser and have the appraiser go out and appraise this property. We want to have this paid within the next 24 hours. That way we can stay on track for the closing, because once we order it, the time it gets back is typically 7 to 10 days. So to stay on track, we're going to need to order this right away. Number 4, submit to underwriting. Once we gather all your documents, you signed your documents, we will then submit your loan to underwriting. This takes 24 to 48 hours. What happens is the underwriter will review all your documents and give you an approval. From that point, they may ask for some additional documents. Number 5, conditions. The underwriter, once they approve the loan, they will say, here's the conditions we need met before we can get it clear to close. And so we're going to reach out and request some additional documents. That way we can satisfy what the underwriter wants. Number 6, wrap it up. At this point, once we get all the conditions back, your appraisal comes in, everything looks good there. We're going to submit it back to underwriting for them to clear to closing. When we call you and say, hey, it's clear to close, that's the time to celebrate. That means everything's done. That means we can take it to the closing table and you can sign and get your keys. So in the wrap-up process, once it's all complete, you will get some additional communication from us, exactly what the location is, how much you're going to have to bring to closing, all these other things that are going to be required at the closing table. Will direct you to that process. Number 7, myself and my team are your biggest advocate. We want you to get the loan. We're advocating for you to get the loan. So in that process, there is some don't do's. Don't take out new credit. Don't charge up credit cards. Don't change jobs. Basically, anything big, don't do without asking us. We're going to help you navigate that process. We can usually get around a lot of things. You just have to communicate with us. Remember, we're your biggest advocate. Don't be afraid to share with us the information that you think little or too small. It doesn't matter. Share it with us. That way we can make sure everything is good. Remember, we're your biggest advocate, and we care about you and your family getting this new home. We'll see you soon at the closing table.